I didn't feel like there were a lot of queer people around in Pomona, and the couple queer kids in my school were either getting bullied or, like people didn't really know what to think of us.
Right now, across the United States, ever-changing policies and increasing anti-trans hate are impacting trans people's lives. It can feel overwhelming, but even in the middle of that, trans people continue to live, create, and show up as themselves. For Trans Day of Visibility, we're making space, not to just talk about trans people, but to listen.
My name's Ev.
My name's Sam.
My name's Cameron. My pronouns go for he, him, and his. I am trans, and I've been trans for about, I believe, 18 years.
Visibility isn't just about being seen, it's about being witnessed. In this episode of Pomona Uncovered, Ensuring Trans Futures, we're sitting down with 3 trans people of color to hear their stories, their experiences, and what visibility means to them.
Ooh, that's a good question. When I came out of high school, I realized that's what I wanted to be as a boy, and that's what I felt in my heart was right to do. So after that, that's when I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So I did it.
Definitely when I was in middle school, I was exposed to the language. If you would have explained to me like what being trans or like transgender was as a little kid, I would have been like, yo, that like I want to do that. People take note of, oh, you're a tomboy, or you're into like more girly stuff, and it's really jarring as a kid because you're just like, okay, so can I play now? When I came to understand it more, I didn't feel like there were a lot of queer people around in Pomona, and the couple queer kids in my school were either getting bullied or, like people didn't really know what to think of us. When I came across online spaces, I was like, wait, I'm not the only one. Really cool to see like there are words for these type of things.
I think I didn't understand my gender identity that it is now until I didn't fully have the language for what it is to be like a trans non-binary person until I went to college. Always had a sense that I was not like a girl or a boy since I was very little. One of the things that my mom likes to talk about when she talks about me when I was a child was how early on I started fighting with her to wear whatever I wanted because I hated wearing dresses, and like I had some sort of consciousness of being different since I was like 3.
At home, and anybody that supports me and has open arms. I feel like if I don't feel very welcome, I won't be there. But my safe place is my home, my wife, my friends, my family.
Thankfully, Pomona is this really like open space. No one cares. I'm in downtown, no one's gonna care. If I'm in like a show, no one's gonna care. If I'm like in gente, like no one's gonna care.
My home, growing up, I feel like I kind of struggled being at home and then still feeling like, oh, but I want to go home. Not completely feeling at ease with being in my house. And so now getting to have my own home with my partner and getting to build a place together. When you're a little baby, you're almost like genderless. It's okay for whether they're like a little boy or girl to just walk around being shirtless. Getting to have my own home, I feel like I've been able to feed that sense again when I just felt like a person and didn't feel any kind of gender and be shirtless if I want to. I recently got to enjoy for the first time is doing stuff outside in my little yard and being like shirtless and like getting sweaty and stuff, and I was like, wow, that was such a beautiful time outside. I felt so sacred to be able to do that.